Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, everybody of the SCW universe, I'm the most must-see host of your interviews in recent times, Christian Carter, and I am joined here by AOD's recruiter.
Who the fuck are you?
Huh?
Who the fuck are you?
Christian Carter?
Pistian, okay, got it.
No, Christian.
So, why the fuck couldn't we get Stan here today?
I don't know.
Where is he? Is he at home?
look,
Is he sucking up to his, what is it called, Conroy teeth or some shit? I don't fucking know.
I'm look, Stan's not here. I'm here, I'm your interviewer. Please keep it on topic.
Alright, fine, piss. Go ahead, ask the question.
Christian Carter. Okay.
Ask the fucking question,
Okay,
man.
Alright. Your first question. How have you and Nate been coping as a team? You know, we've seen great stuff from you two, but how has it been?
That's such a fucking dumb question, man. We're tag team champions. Of course we're fucking great. We're winning our matches. We've just got our new member. We're better than ever.
Okay, yep. You know, perfect. Leading on to my next question, how has it been as tag champs?
Fucking great, man. People saying we don't defend, all that shit. They're dumb. We all know about the tournament going into Unmistaken, obviously, with fucking, what are they called again? Quad shit or some shit? I don't fucking know. They won a tournament, yeah, and I mean, we don't want to make the match any less suspenseful, you know, by, I guess, having to defend the belts in case we did it. It's not going to happen. We'll punt the twat's head in, but if we were so to lose, or someone got in a pissy, for instance, Twisted Thunder, then it wouldn't be as insane of a match when it happens, you know? And that's why we don't defend as much. But post Unmistaken, we're planning to defend the belts quite often. You're going to be seeing a lot of banging matches, I can promise you that.
Speaking of your opponents going into Unmistaken, what are your plans, and how do you plan on taking down Quad Click at Unmistaken?
See, I know, they may not think this, but I know Quad Click inside and fucking out. Since 1 year ago, since this all fucking started, man. Zack Seidel came in, he was a little bitch, he kept losing, he lost to me about 3 times, and we all know that I had a bit of a losing streak in the early days before I became the man, you know, the best in the biz. And I knew his game all along, you know. He started Royal Guards to help people, to get them over and all that shit, but realistically, he was motivating his own goals. That's what he's doing with Quad shit. He's recruited his mate Jesse, who's probably got fucking concussions from the amount of times he's kicked his ass. So he's probably recruited him through that. Jesse, he's probably my favourite member. He's the one I least want to punt the head in. I've got to say that. Then you got Flynn. He's probably tied for that, I would say. He's much more respectful than his partner, Rico Kobashi, or whatever the fuck. He's an actual twat, man. I supported him when he came in. I was nice to the fucker, but for some reason he just wants to be a cunt. And that's how the cookie crumble, I guess. And I guess it all leads back to how my best mate Shane Roberts was manipulated by Zack Seidel. You know? He came in, he lost to me, and then he thought he could start a whole group, take over half the roster. Fucking, oh, you're so hard, man. Take all our belts, take all our fucking titles. Oh, fair play to you. And I mean, I'll even give you this fucking scoop. Months ago, when I first started thinking about recruiting people for AOD, I thought of Flynn North, and then my shitty crash course GM at the time, Joseph Scheitz, or whatever the fuck, he was like, nah, man, Flynn's gonna go far. Flynn's gonna be doing well on his own. 1 week later, he's with Seidel. Did he say anything? No. I wonder why. I reckon they're working together, you see. Quad shite, crash shite. There you go, fucking collision course.
So do you have any last words for Quad Click going into Unmistaken?
You're all gonna go downhill after this match, I'll tell you that much. Even if we lose, we win, because we fucking get to beat the shite out of you. We were champs for a long ass time, and if we win, it just adds icing on the cake, you know. So it's your lot's match that you have to win. We're fine regardless. So do your best, but we're just gonna fucking kill the twats.
So in the case that you do retain at Unmistaken, what is your plans to further retain the belts after Unmistaken?
Doing the same shit, man. We won the belts by doing what we do best, fucking killing the twats, you know. There's probably a lot of swear of SCW, but I don't give a shit, man. I've had to hold this back for so fucking long. I had to put up with everyone's shite. And I'm fucking done with it, man. I'm ready to let my anger out, you know? And I reckon this will make our title defences even quicker.
So, off the topic of anger, let's speak on your newest member, Jason Wright. What are your opinions on that guy?
Fucking class, man. Before this tournament even started, I was talking to the man. We got on great, man. It was like a house on fire. It was absolutely great. And then the tournament idea came up because of the ever so great tag team tournament. I'll tell you that match. But even though quad shite won, but we'll ignore that. I instantly knew I wanted Jason in AOD. And then when it came down near to the finals, I was like, do I really want that shitty gavel man? No. I want the fucking best in the business. I want the Ignite champion. I want the Interstar champion. I want the former Limitless champion who was screwed out of his title. I want the guy, Jason Wright. And, clearly, as we've seen after what I did on Mayhem, he killed the gavel, just like as he took out the twat. And, we're all great.
Okay, so you say you want the best in the business, Jason Wright. Which takes me back to Mayhem, losing 4-1 was it? So my next question, is Jason Wright weaker than Dustin Kaiver?
He is not. As we all saw after the match, he killed him. I've been saying this since it happened. He took him out. You don't see Kaiver on the Unmistaken 2 card, do you? No, because Jason Wright takes that spot every single time. He is the man. And he's fresher. He's better than ever compared to... What was it? The fucking gavel? The gavel? What? That's such a shite name to go by. What do you do? Fucking Hammer time. Alright, MC Hammer. Go back to fucking 1980, bro.
Speaking on recent Mayhem as well, we saw Nathan compete against Gozaru, and that didn't end well for the guy. What's your thoughts on that?
It's simple. Ring rust and singles matches, you know? We all get it sometimes. I even admit I had it myself sometimes when I'm doing singles matches. But we didn't get tag titles by doing fucking singles matches. We do them by doing tag matches. And I don't see anyone stepping up to the plate so far. And that's just going to keep happening. Just because we're only going into our first defence now, we're going to have many more defences, many more easy, straight wins.
Okay, so let's bring the topic back to Jason Wright. What are your plans for him now he's in AOD?
Same thing as he's always done, killing the twats, taking out the trash. It's that simple. We got Team of the Ring, we got King of the Ring. After that, we got our GM Almir. He's the fucking man. I'll tell you what. I've never felt so happy and so free with my GM. You know, I'm just able to express how I truly feel without having to, be negotiated with by anyone. And AOD could only get stronger. You know, people don't think I'm going to cap it at 3 members. Only the elite get into the squad now. You don't just show up and you get a participation medal. Jason only got it because he is the fucking man. And we all knew it before the tournament even began. We all knew it. He came in, he fucked up the world champion, he fucked up Rico Kobayashi, whatever the fuck his name is. Why come here to to a British company, sorry? We're all around at the moment. We're going around countries, it's all that shit. I've been saying this about some people's names, Daisuke shit. Like, come on. The names are too fucking long. You need to simplify it for the British audience to understand. They ain't as smart as me,
Okay, so Jason's next opponent, who looks to be 80X. What are your thoughts on that guy?
Not as good as the original. Where's 80, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9, Like, come on, bring all 10 of them and you still fucking win, because he is the guy. He is the Ignite champion. He didn't win that belt for doing nothing. That belt is more prestigious than the Mayhem title, in my opinion. It is going to be the best title on that show, opposed to, of course, my belt, the tag team titles. And then eventually, if we decide to drop the belts because no one's beating us, let's be honest, then we just move on to bigger and better things for Jason, It's going to end up being absolute carnage, and I'm all for it.
So your thoughts on the Mayhem title, obviously it's not as prestigious. But after Jason loses, or if he ever loses the Ignite channel, I'm not trying to point fingers here, But if Jason ends up losing the Ignite Championship, would you plan on maybe, moving Jason to the tag division with Nathan and then you yourself going after the Mayhem title or anything?
It's up to them. We're the elite. We negotiate, If Jason wants to do tag stuff with Nathan, free bed rule. So fair enough. Go ahead if he wants. I'm not going to oppose going back to single stuff, Same with Nathan. If he wants to eventually do single stuff, we could maybe negotiate that between the three of us, And that's how AEW works, man. We're all sort of coalition. I know I proclaim myself to be the leader and all, but that's only because I help make these men what they are today. I help negotiate and try and explain to them what the best strategy is. And that's how we're so successful.
So, do you have your eyes on any other member of Mayhem, if not the whole of SCW, for Angels of Death?
What do you mean by recruitment?
Recruitment.
Nah, man. We're capping it at 3. They'll need elite get in. If you catch my eye, eventually maybe. But people saying, oh, he won't cap it at 3, he'll keep going until half the roster. I'm not like Royal Guard. I'm not that shite. We're better. We're the best fucking team going. Other teams can step up, but they will fall down. We are the tag team and Ignite champion for a reason. We are the best team. We don't need to expand and then make... Do you know the maths term mean? Everything adds together to divide. If we get someone shite, for example, I don't fucking know. Name me a Mayhem member, go on. Name me someone that could get fucking splattered out.
Okay, someone who has just beaten Jason Wright, Dustin Kyber.
So we get the shotty Gavo in. No one fucking knows who he is. I said it on commentary as much. No one cared about his Warzone run. I had to say about a match no one gave a shit about. Jason Wright has a whole list of bangers in Warzone, and then his first few matches in Mayhem, he wins the Star title. It's so clear to see that just us 3, that people said 2 was enough. 3 is the max. That's the best we can do. And that is what we're staying at for the time being, for a long time, because I do not see anyone stepping up to the plate. No one's going to be as elite as us.
So with the new emerge and the new uprise of the new brand, Destiny, would you think of any woman recruitments to AOD?
I don't know, man. I mean, we've got Lorelei, obviously my good girlfriend, of course. Love you, Lorelei. She's tearing up the scene. Obviously, unfortunately, didn't manage to make the Unmistaken 2 card due to some shenanigans by Cheese, but we'll ignore it. And I don't know, the women's division doesn't really seem like my kind of area of expertise, No offense to the ladies, they're doing well. I've been watching Destiny every week. I see some good shit, but I don't feel like the Angels of Death is something that the females need to go through, The females are doing good on their own. They don't need the elite,
Fair enough. Taking it back to this Mayhem and the topic of Dustin Kyber, what would happen if Dustin ends up trying to, strike back against the Angels of Death?
He ain't gonna do shit, man. He ain't gonna do shit. What's the shitty Gavin gonna do? He's on his own. He's been put through a table. He's been hit by me. He can't do shite, man. He ain't gonna do it.
I mean, we saw him walk it in.
I'd be surprised if he's even in action next week, or even the next month. I'll be surprised if he makes it to King of the Ring. And if he gets in King of the Ring, I hope we draw each other's name, because then I get to show why I fucked him up. Because he ain't shit.
But on that topic, you're talking about he isn't shit. If your 2 names get drawn and he ends up beating, the leader, the recruiter of Angels of Death, what does that lead?
He won't. It's that simple.
He won't?
He won't. I'll bet my house on it. I'll just buy another one. I've got the drip, I've got the money. Who gives a fuck? I'll bet my house on it that if we... if he really wants to, ask Cheese, get that match specified for King of the Ring, and I'll beat his ass. It's that simple. I will kill him if Jason hasn't already done it. That simple.
Do you see Dustin ever, challenging for Jason's title, if not taking it from him?
Bro's probably hiding in fear from Jason Wright. He probably fucking has PTSD just from hearing the words Jason Wright. His worst mistake ever was trying to fucking taunt. Imagine that, trying to fucking showboat when you're trying to think you're all impressive and all that shit. You ain't shit, man. He is going to be absolutely terrified of the guy. If he even decides to try to challenge, he'll just get sent back to the hospital.
So we've seen, obviously, we know that Dustin Kaiver and Nathan Thunder have, had a bit of a liking to each other. Do you think this would have any tears in AOD?
Not a chance, man. I confirmed with Nathan. I even talked to Nathan. I told him I might do some shit to Dustin Kaiver. I don't think he's AOD material. And he was like, well, he likes me, but I don't really like him. And there you go. It's that simple. He doesn't like him. I don't like him. No one fucking likes Dustin Kaiver, let's be honest, yeah? Name one Dustin Kaiver match other than the Jason Wright match. And the Xavier Hawkins match, of course, but come on, man. Name one.
I'm not.
I named one last week. I named one the same match that I ended up taking him out, and exactly because no one cares about Dustin Kaiver. So, and Nathan doesn't. It's that simple.
So, do you see Dustin actually finding some people to counteract AOD? Do you see him finding some teammates?
Who cares who he finds? He will wear down that team, and it will show if he ever tries to come at us with a tag team partner of any sort. It could be anyone. It could be fucking Undertaker guy for all I care. It could be anyone. It could be Bob Caldwell, and we'll still fucking beat him because we are the elite of this company. We will take it to the next level. This is why Almir drafted us. We are the best in the business. No one will take us out. We do the taking out.
So do you have any plans to, now you've got the big powerhouse of Jason Wright, will we expect to see you lot in the Performance Center? Him teaching you stuff, you teaching him stuff?
Him teaching me stuff. He may teach me a thing or two, I don't know. He may teach you some power maneuvers.
You've got to always you've got to keep an optimistic view of your new teammates, because they can always surprise you.
I know he's powerful and all, but I don't... I knew he was elite as he was because I knew how good the stuff that he was doing was. I knew what exactly he was doing, and I knew how good he was doing it. If he shows me something new, I'll be willing to take it in. That's what a leader does, But I don't think we'll see us in that shitey Performance Centre, no. We'll probably be at my home gym, my home ring, all that stuff.
So, with the recent scenes of 8OX and Jason Wright, do you believe 8OX is a threat to Jason's belt? Do you think 8O and Dustin may, come together and take AOD's belts?
Nah. Just nah. It's not happening, man. There's way more tag teams and even factions, I suppose, that deserve a shot before them. They would have to climb such a huge ladder to climb. It would have to be a miracle for them to get ahead of all the great teams in SCW.
So on this topic, who do you believe some of these great teams that could challenge for the SCW Tag Team Championships are?
I don't know, man. Whoever puts on a good match, I suppose. You got Quad Shite coming up. I mean, the matches haven't been great. They got a double count out, man. Then you got, what? Men and Mayhem, beat them. Drago and Paprika, or whatever the fuck, beat them. Valor, they're my good friends. They won't try and challenge my belts, and if they do, then who knows? But other than that, there's not really anyone. You got the Devil's Rejects, whatever the fuck. I suppose. I don't know. Whoever puts on the best match, I suppose. I don't know. We'll win whoever, but...
Let's take it back. You mentioned this name earlier in the interview. The undefeated Warzone Tag Team Champions, Twisted Thunder. Do you think they pose a threat?
No. They tried to appeal their tag team title removal, and I may have claimed some things about trying to help them out, but realistically, clearly they ain't capable of doing the things that we do, So maybe they don't deserve a shot, It doesn't sound like championship material to me.
Okay, and now, closing out this interview, do you have any last words to the SCW universe?
You're on fucking notice. You're all going down if you oppose us. Don't try to chat shit, or you will be the next person to get thrown through that table. And whenever Stan's here, I'll have to fucking speak to him, because I've got some fucking pissy twat here with me.
Alright, well, this has been AOD's leader, Trevor Dennis. I have been the most must-see host of our newer generation, Christian Carter. And thank you for listening.
Fuck you.